Every year, hundreds of millions of students across the globe sit through hours and hours of testing. They're forced to learn facts and figures that they might not ever need again, their creativity stifled by government-set standards that demand them to study subjects they don't even care about. The result: a generation of overworked and underprepared individuals are going to struggle throughout the rest of their lives because they were never able to learn how to think independently. According to the author, education means more than just memorizing information. It's about creating contextualized knowledge that's useful for you in any situation. Essentially, you're learning why this information is important and how you can use it effectively later on. Education means challenging what you know, learning from your mistakes, and pushing yourself to the next level. It's an ongoing process, one that has no finish line. A good education should teach you how to learn and how to be a lifelong learner. The education system has been designed to teach and separate students into levels of success or failure. Some students will get excellent grades while others will be mediocre. The latter is often deemed unworthy of a better life. The logic of winnowing is everywhere. Look at IQ scores, standardized tests, and high-pressure exams. They're all used as signals of innate ability, intended to separate the wheat from the chaff. But these metrics fail to capture intelligence fully, and they encourage us to learn inefficiently. A number of spaced learning techniques can be adapted to boost your memory. One is the pretest, which lets you review material before you're expected to know it. For example, you might preview a stage at work and gather details that you'll need for a presentation later on. Another technique is known as spacing, spreading out your study session over time, which is similar to speaking multiple languages in one sentence. The point, though, is that it's been proven that spacing learning opportunities out improves retention. John Dewey was a well-known education reformer in the early 20th century. He spent his years trying to transform educational spaces into areas that suited different student learning styles, even if it didn't always work. Maria Montessori started a very popular revolution of her own, with her idea that students should be allowed to play freely and learn from their own experiences, and that's brought her school's worldwide popularity. Education is traditionally designed to test what students have learned in the classroom, rather than testing what they can learn from the world around them. But we live in a time that's ripe with change, and this means we must also be good at learning how to learn new skills. Why not shake up education by replacing old habits with not only newer ones, but better ones? The fact that our education system hasn't changed much in the last 100 years is no longer an excuse for its faults. We need change, and quickly. Our society needs a more liberalized, inclusive education system that consistently puts facts and critical thinking skills above outdated methods of memorization.